SMB will seek to score back-to-back wins as they take on the Northport Batang Pier tonight at the Ynares Center in Antipolo City. Now joining us to go all out on this story is the one and only San Miguel head coach, nag-iisang motivational coach, Leo Austria. Pare, good morning. Thank you for being on the show again, Coach Leo.
Yeah, good morning, Andre.
Always great to have you, Coach. Kumbaga, napapaganda mong umaga namin every time you join us here on Sports Desk on CNN Philippines. Coach, bumubuelo na sana kayo this conference. Sabi ko, nag-iinit na tong SMB. Tapos biglang nawala si Junmar because of a throat injury. Tapos, eto nga, pabago-bago kayo ng import. Pangatlo na nga to si Scott. Kamusta na ang adjustment so far ng coaching staff and ng players? Kasi syempre, malaking kawalan nga si Junmar. And at the same time, getting familiarized with the new import is not easy.
So far in the last few days and after 2 games with the Bon Scott, we're doing well. Nag-improve ang relationship and adjustment nakikita na. And it's very unfortunate for us because in this conference, sabi mo nga, pangatlong import na namin ito. Actually, we're confident before the start of the conference because we're able to get to sign up a very good import, which is Thomas Robinson. Unfortunately, 3 days before the game, nag-declare na unplayable yung kanyang condition. And then, nagmamadali kami because at the time, we need to have an import to play. Kaya nakuha namin si Diamond. And,
Diamond, yeah.
of course, no practice and hindi niya kilala yung mga teammates, hindi kilala yung kalaban. So, nag-struggle kami in first game namin against Blackwater and we were able to recover and the next game namin against Rain or Shine. But unfortunately, Junmar got injured. Okay, and then the reason for Diamond Stone in the team, so because he can shoot in the perimeter, especially the 3-point area, and that's what based on our scouting report. And he could complement with Junmar Pajardo because most of the time Junmar is in the shaded area and we don't want any big man who could help or double on him. And now we have the Bon Scott because there's no more Junmar and we want somebody who could help us out and trying to get some rebounds and defending some of the big mans. And that's what happened in our team right now.
Coach, nung debut ni Scott, 16 points on 7 of 18 field goal shooting. And then against NLEX, buti na lang, 26 points, making half of his 20 shots. And also, 10 rebounds, may 7 assists pa. Although medyo foul trouble siya. Masasabi ba natin na adjusted na tong si Scott dito sa SMB, Coach?
Still trying to figure out everything dahil every game, iba yung kalaban mo, ibang intensity ang nakikita natin sa mga kalaban, especially after 2 games, so scouted na rin siya ng mga team. So expect na there's some aggressiveness and in terms of defense ng kalaban because we're facing Northport and San Miguel trying to win games because that is very important, especially tonight's game against them. Dahil dito sa ilalim talagang nagkakagulo dito almost 1 game apart and then a game tonight is very important for both of us.
Coach, anong nakikita mong problema mamaya? Without giving away too much of your game plan against Northport dahil I'm sure you know already William Navarro will be making his debut for Northport. Anong plano against Northport tonight, Coach?
When we heard that William Navarro will play tonight, medyo a little bit worried kami dahil we don't know what kind of games may contribute niya sa game. But for the fact na alam natin na he's a member of the Gilas team and he played really well during the Gilas. But we will try to adjust and figure out what we're trying to do come game time. And it's hard to face this Northport. Every time we face them, talagang medyo close fight kami. And if you will take a look at their lineup, loaded din sila except the backup big man. But with the presence of the dominant import in the shaded area, it could help a lot on their games. And plus Will Navarro, so may strengthen yung kanilang maybe frontline or wingman dahil he can play 4-3 or stretch 4. And that's something na we have to consider. But not only them, alam naman natin anytime Robert Bolick can explode. And for the fact na he made 44 points under some of the games niya, talagang he's the player na we have to limit his production.
Yeah. Coach, kamustahin ko naman si Junmar because he's still out. Nabanggit mo nga, malaking kawalan si Junmar. Kaya malaking bagay. Kumbaga, Devon Scott really has to fill up that huge role aside from being an import but also filling in for the shoes of Junmar Fajardo. Dahil nung nawala si Junmar noong 2020, yung kanyang tibia injury, hindi nyo nakuha yung titulo. Tapos pagbalik ni Junmar, champion ulit. So talagang alam naman natin, kailangan natin si Junmar Fajardo, especially if you're eyeing a Grand Slam. Ito, mawawala siya majority of the conference. Kamusta na ba si Junmar? When can we expect Junmar Fajardo back on the hard court, Coach?
Yeah, Junmar Fajardo is really doing well, but it will take time to heal. Yung healing process ang hinihintay natin because we don't want to put his situation into jeopardy, dahil it's a serious matter, injured from the throat, and it could affect his voice or something, that's why we're just waiting for the advice from the doctor. But yesterday he was I was able to chat with him and asking excuse me, permission to get to Cebu because medyo na-stress na siya sa loob ng kwarto, wala siyang ginagawa kundi siguro maglaro ng video games and kakaisip. That's why I said uuwi muna siguro siya, and I advised him na better check your flight dahil stranded yung mga pasahero sa Cebu because of what's happened to the Korean Airlines earlier. So baka makancel yung mga flight. But I think he's determined to get there in Cebu and to find sometimes kung paano niya mawawala yung mga iniisip niya na talagang mahirap para sa kanya dahil we know what happened to him before this season. Nandiyan yung pandemic, andyan yung injuries, andyan yung pagkawala ng mother niya, and then this time another injuries. Thank God dahil he's safe and waiting for time to recover. And I think yung pagkawala ni Junmar is a big shoes to fill in by any players. Although sabi natin may mga import, but if we have an import in Junmar, so it's a different thing for us. But playing without Junmar, it's hard for his teammate, because they're always thinking of the contribution of Junmar. Sabi mo nga, pwede siyang every game mag 2020. And yung leadership niya sa team is talaga nami-miss natin. And then pagdating ng mga end game, so alam natin where to go to. And then the players usually used to that kind of situation. But now, so it's a lot of adjustment for our team. And I hope the players realize na we have to learn playing without Junmar.
Lastly, Coach, Terence Romeo. Di pa natin nakikita si Terence kahit ng All-Filipino. Kamusta status niya at kailan makakabalik si Terence Romeo, Coach?
Almost every day nakikita kami ni Terence Romeo sa practice, and then he keeps on working out and improving his skills. And yung kanyang injuries, I think fully healed na. It's a matter of time for him because he don't want to rush everything, dahil it's not hindi biro itong kanyang nararanasan ngayon, and he wants to make it sure na pagbalik niya 100% siya, hindi na yung mag-a-adjust siya sa game pa. Gusto niya before going to the game, well-adjusted siya, he's back in his usual game, at kung maaari, masurpass pa niya yung kanyang mga ginagawa. But I can see it na talagang magagawa niya dahil he's really serious in his workout at saka dito sa mga skills niya. And then physically, medyo makikita mo fit na fit siya ngayon.
Coach, ikaw din, fit na fit ka ngayon. Kita mo naman, Pakita mo yung muscle mo, Coach, bago na, Pakita mo yung muscle mo, bago magbabay. Ganto ka, Coach, ganto ka.
Wala eh. In the past few months, I was not able to work out because of, we're in the playoff, in the finals. So a lot of things to do because mentally, it's really taxing when it comes to finals because everybody's they are expecting na we will do well in any conference and that's one thing na kailangan panindigan natin yan
Coach, maraming salamat. Basketball tayo ulit, kita tayo. And thank you for always being on the show. Laging sumasagot. That was the one and only San Miguel Beermen head coach, nag-iisang Leo, Austria.